Hello guys, this is Terry from Geeky Gaming, and we are back with another One Piece theory. This theory is super different, pretty far out there. Today we're talking about Kin'emon, or to be more specific, Firefox Kin'emon. He is a samurai from Wano Kuni. He is the father of Momonosuke, and he is the retainer of the Kogetsu family. First of all, he follows the Bushido Code. He claims he would commit Senpaku or suicide if he would disgrace his samurai lineage. We met Kin'emon back in Punk Hazard when Luffy found his legs, Sanji and Nami's body saved his torso, and Sanji technically saved his head inside of the biscuit room, I believe. But that's not the point. As we know, Kin'emon's kind of indebted to Sanji for putting him back together, loosely indebted. He's brave and valorous, like a samurai would be. He was willing to stand up to law in order to try to find Momo. And another major point here is he is unaware of his double fruit ability. He refers to it as ninjutsu. And it seems like our other samurai friend here, Kunjiro, also refers to his double fruit power as ninjutsu. And I guess Momo would as well, his dragon form. And it's obvious that the samurais detest dragons, but despite that fact, Kin'emon still loves Momonosuke and chooses not to reject his son. But we're getting to the point here of the theory. He is the retainer of the Kogetsu clan, and a retainer isn't a high-ranking military figure. I found a definition here according to a wiki in regard to a retainer. In the military/feudal culture of the samurai, a retainer is someone of inferior rank taken on to serve at that leader's pleasure. Foot soldiers sometimes had a personal servant. Lower ranked samurais recruited grunts under their command. Upper ranked samurais promoted more able officers to higher ranks, and shoguns promoted their most able commanders to advisory positions. With this being said, Kin'emon is kind of an errand boy at this point, being a retainer. I guess the way he's saying it is he seems to be a lower ranked member of the Kogetsu clan. I know a lot of people think Momo is the next shogun or the next shogunate or the true head of Wano's government. What I'm thinking is things are a little bit deeper here. It's obvious with the bringing up of the name the Kogetsu clan that they may be the ruling power, or were the ruling power on Wano for a while. But the whole firefox part of Kin'emon's Epithet, or effigy, or however you want to pronounce it, kind of makes me think, could Kin'emon be a kitsune? Could his double fruit power, instead of just being clothing, be a transformation into a zone kitsune? And my pronunciation is horrible today, guys, because my allergies and because of work, but that's besides the point. I don't think that Kin'emon is a kitsune. I think that his wife is. Yes, I went there, guys. Basically, I've been reading a lot of folklore lately. I found two off of the wiki, off of Wikipedia, and it says that One of the oldest surviving kitsune tales provides a widely known folk etymology of the word kitsune. Unlike most tales where kitsune becomes human and marries a human male, this one does not end tragically. Ono, an inhabitant of Mino, says an ancient Japanese legend back in AD 545, spent the seasons longing for his ideal female beauty. He met her one evening on a vast moor and married her simultaneously with the birth of their son. Owner's dog was delivered of a pup, which, as it grew, became more and more hostile to the lady of the moors. She begged her husband to kill it, but he refused. At last, one day, the dog attacked her so furiously that she lost courage and resumed her kitsune form, leaped over the fence, and fled. And he said, "You may be a fox, Ona." That's what he called after her, "but you are also the mother of my son, and I love you. Come back when you please. You will always be welcome." So every evening she steals back and sleeps in his arms. What I'm thinking here is a bit deeper in this. What if Kin'emon learned his skill of cutting fire in explosions from his wife? And what if she tricked him into eating his double fruit? Because all he said was, "I ate a strange fruit." But we could go deeper here down the rabbit hole of who exactly Kin'emon is and what is his connection to the whole firefox thing. I think Kin'emon, I know that he's being referred to as a inferior soldier, being a retainer, but I think he has the potential to be a stronger fighter than what the shogunate is saying he is. I think he's only a retainer due to the rank within the clan, which isn't truly even based off of power. But I guess this is like a generalized theory here about Kin'emon, Momo, and the whole Firefox apogee or Epithet. Because there's one more story here. Because I know everyone's referring to Momo as the next shogun, or the true son of the shogun from Wano Kuni. But if Momo is truly Kinemon's son, and Kin'emon is truly just the retainer of the Kogetsu family, I'm thinking Kinemon's wife could be, or maybe based off of Kozu Noha, and she is a legendary kitsune, and the legend states that she is the mother of Abe no Seimei, which is a famous omyoji. Omyojis are basically priests that vanquish spirits and yokai. And the folklore thing goes several years later. Okay, I must have skipped stuff here, but I have to bring back up the Wikipedia page, guys. Sorry. I just wanted to try to get this out there as soon as possible. Basically, a young noble named Abai no Yasuna was on his way to visit a shrine, and he saw a young military commissioner who was hunting foxes in order to obtain their livers to use them as medicine. And Yasuna battled the hunter and saves a white fox. And in reality, this woman is the fox that he saved. So Kozu Noha is actually the fox that Kin'emon saved. And they have a child, which is Momo. And the whole several years later thing is Kozu Noha is viewing flowers, and her son, Momo, catches sight of the tip of her kitsune tail, and she basically reveals her nature to him of what she is. I mean, this could definitely explain why definitely why Momo has issues with the Mink Man, why he locked himself in isolation. Because basically, to get to the point, she tells her husband that Seimei is a gift, that her son is a gift, and he has the ability to comprehend the language of beasts. So this makes me think that Momo can understand animals, and that Momo, being a Zone Devil Fruit user, can pretty much already do that. So that hints towards this maybe being a small connection, guys. So, in the end here, we'll get to our point. Kin'emon is a retainer, though ranked samurai, but Kin'emon may be stronger than what the shogunate is placing him at, just being a retainer. And Kinemon's firefox effigy and his whole ability to cut flames and cut explosions, besides from his natural ability, comes from the fact that his wife, a kitsune, taught him how to cut fire. I know this whole theory is a little vague, but with everyone saying Momo is future Shogun, I'm not exactly sure if I agree with that. I mean, it would be cool if Momo was the Shogun, but with Kin'emon just being a lowly retainer, I'm not sure how likely that is rank-wise. That's why I've decided to do a little bit of research here, and I'm lucky I still had the page up. But basically the whole Firefox style, or the Flaming Blade style, comes from a clan of kitsune that live on Wano. And I'm thinking interbreeding, basically having Momo caused an uproar that maybe Momo was the first child born of this type of relationship. And it could also explain why Foza, the one of Whitebeard's commanders, knows how to have a flame on his sword, or have his sword engulfed in flames. I mean, it makes a little bit of sense here, guys. But that was the theory, guys. If you like the theory, you are most certainly welcome to watch my other theory videos. And if you guys also want to check out my good friend and now theorist, he has some of his theories up on orojackson.com in the theories section. And he also has a YouTube channel. I've been Terry with Genki Gaming, and I am out, guys. See you in the next video.